Hey everyone, Garbage here. It's been a while, hasn't it? Hello. Yeah, I was planning to dual stream on this on Twitch too, but I'm having some issues and I can't get it to work on Twitch for some reason. So we're not streaming on Twitch. Hello everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while, I know. I know. And we will talk about why I've been gone for so long, why I haven't been streaming. Is it just me or your shirt getting shorter and shorter? I don't think so. It, I think it was always that short. I just never showed my tummy before. But yeah, I will get into why I stopped streaming in a little bit. We're going to let everyone kind of settle in first. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. I do remember you all, and I thank you very much for showing up and choosing to be here today. Thank you. But yeah, we're streaming again. It feels weird after almost an entire year. Nice to hear your voice again. Thank you, and it's nice to see you back as well. I I yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into why we'll get into why I I've been gone. Spoiler alert, it's nothing exciting, but this is epic. Thank you. It has been a while. It has certainly been a while. But yeah, okay. So it seems like we're all getting settled in. So I guess we'll start first of all. Well, why the hell have I not been streaming? Well, basically, uh, around the beginning of 2023, basically I got fucking depressed, like really depressed to the point where it completely kicked my ass. Kind of missed the 2D model. Well, too bad, too bad. But yeah, I got really depressed. Okay, it kicked my ass. I had a lot of plans for 2023, and then I got depressed, and it messed me up. Now, if you've never been depressed before, it can be a little bit difficult to understand what that means. But trust me, it messes you up. I wasn't gone because I was cooking anything interesting or because I was working on some big project. No, I was sad. I was sad for an entire year, and uh, I don't want to do that again. Thankfully, I am recovering and I'm feeling a lot better, and I have better tools to kind of deal with my feelings. So yeah, we're back. We're back. I've been there before. That completely sucks. Yeah, if you've been there, and I hope that you don't. I hope that you don't. Then you understand, right? If you ever get depressed, you'll never talk shit about depression ever again because it will mess you up. But yeah. So basically, what is this stream about? We're going to be talking about our plans for 2024 because I do have some plans. I have some ideas. Yeah, it's not fun. Glad you're getting better. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to be. It's nice to be back. It really is. Things got a little dicey there for a while. What about the game you were working on? Well, if you hadn't seen the announcement that I made uh, a couple of months ago, the game is canceled. I'm not working on it anymore. Uh, Partially, and this was like in the middle of my of when I was depressed. Like I yeah, I was just I like I said, it's it messes you up. It messes you up. Yeah, Moody Blasting is gone. It is gone, unfortunately. The demo is still up. You can still play that, but I'm not developing the game anymore. So sorry for disappointing you if you're really excited about that. Um, yeah, basically I was working on like this first person shooter. It's supposed to be multiplayer. Um, and yeah, it didn't work out, unfortunately. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be talking about what we're planning to do for 2024, as well as like how I kind of like see the direction of my content going forward. You forgot it was called Booty Blast, and how could you forget? I picked that name specifically because it was like it's so out there. It's like, yeah, you playing that game Booty Blasting? It's like, yeah, I love Booty Blasting. I blast booties all day long, 10 hours a day. That's what I do. We all got a bunch of projects we don't finish. I have many. I have many that will never see the light of day. So many projects that are just not done. Do you have advice for helping an online friend who has depression? Ignore this too, if too off topic. No, it's fine. It's fine. Now, the usual disclaimer, not a mental health professional. I'm only talking about my own personal experience. Um, I think the thing that helped me sort of get back on my feet, um, I think part of it was like talking to my family more. Like, I think I was getting a little bit isolated, and but my mom wanted to start talking to me more often, and I started like connecting with people again, and it helped. It helped. It wasn't like the magic pill that fixed everything, but it helped. And that, all the other things that people love to say, go outside, touch some grass. I did that, and it did help a little bit. Um, and just overall, oh, and also, I think most importantly, I decided that I wanted to do work that I feel like I could be proud of, because a lot of what made me so upset in the past was because, like, especially with YouTube videos I was making, I was starting to feel like the stuff that I was putting out was bad. Basically, I was starting to feel like everything I was doing I wasn't proud of, and I felt like people were picking up on that and starting to hate me for that. That had a lot to do with it. And so once I realized, hey, well, if you just like do stuff that you care about, then you'll always be proud of it, right? And you won't, yeah, like those sort, it's those sort of things that help me sort of start to the path to recovery. Like I'm still like not really 100% right now, but it's definitely a lot better than where I was like 6 months ago. Also, some friends were confused, and I don't know. So, can I ask what pronouns you use? Oh, yeah, I go by she, her, or she, they. I think I put it somewhere. It's probably not in the description, but yeah, I'm trans. It's that is that's a thing, and so yeah, I do appreciate people asking. It's not a taboo topic with me, and yeah. So yeah, and I know that I have a lot of trans folk uh, who are watching me, and so it's like, hey, I see you. I'm one of you. I'm right here, and I'm glad that you're here with me. Yeah. Okay. So I haven't really prepared anything for the stream, but in order to make things a little more visual, I did want to kind of uh, kind of illustrate like all the stuff that I have planned. So we're gonna go over to Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I totally didn't not have a microphone input on my OBS for this scene. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh, okay. All right. All right. All right. We're back. We're back. So yes, we have MS Paint on the screen, the goated one, the very everyone's very first drawing program. And so we're gonna I wanna like use it to kind of illustrate my plans for 2024. Let me move things on my desk. Okay, okay, okay. 2024 plans. All right, what are we doing? Okay, so I think the goal, like the general theme for 2024, I heard something they will add layers to MS Paint. Yeah, if you have Windows 11, then I think that it already has layers. But I'm on Windows 10, and I'm only on Windows 10 because it plays games. My main computer is a Linux device, and I've been using Linux, daily driving exclusively for a while now. But Windows for games basically. But yeah, 2024 plans. The overall theme, I think, is going to be about doing creative stuff. Doing creative stuff. Because that's what I like to do. I like to be creative. Like in the past, the streams were there were a lot of gaming streams. In fact, if we put it on like a pie chart, right? So here's the pie, right? I would say like this part of the pie right here was gaming streams, and then this part of the pie was like everything else. But going forward, I want that pie to look more like maybe more like this, right? Where we have 50% gaming and then 50% like creative stuff. Or maybe even more than 50%, maybe 75% or something like that. That's what that's how I would like to do it, right? Because I do enjoy gaming, but I found that I don't particularly enjoy streaming gaming. Like I'll still do it, of course. Just like kind of less of it because I don't really it kind of it drains me, it drains me to stream games, especially if it's a single player game. Because I like to like kind of absorb the story, and it's hard to do that when you're streaming it. So yeah, more creative streams. But what does that mean? What does that mean, right? So what does creative mean? What do it mean? What do it mean? All my computer professors use Linux. Curious thing. It's really the only option if you don't care about gaming. It's pretty much the only option, right? That's why but you see, I don't only care about, well, I do care about gaming, which is why I do have a Windows machine. Even though the Linux can play a lot of games with like with like compatibility stuff, it's still not as good as Windows, right? And I don't know if it ever will be. Um, oh, hey, Dordal. I'm glad to see you back. It has been a while. It certainly has. Okay, so what do I mean by creative streams? Right? So, because we want to do more creative streams. So, one thing is kind of like what we're seeing here. We want to do art streams or, yeah, art streams, right? Because I've been brushing up on my art recently, and I've been enjoying it a lot. And I figure, why not do it on stream? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What kind of art? Well, let's see. I've been doing a lot of pixel art. Pixel art mainly because like I'm better at it than just freehand drawing, but I also want to do just like regular like digital drawing. Like I don't think I'm gonna be streaming myself drawing on pieces of paper. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that, but art streams, drawing, that sort of thing. But that's not all I'm going to be doing, right? I also want to do uh well basically other creative stuff like singing. Because believe it or not, I can sing. I can hit a note. Maybe not the best singer in on the planet, but I can do it. I can do it, and I want to showcase that on streams more often. 3D model looks great, by the way. Thank you. I made it myself. I'm very proud of it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. 3D 3D modeling. That's one that I would like to do more of. We did do a 3D modeling stream like ages ago, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. And I want to do more of that. It is kind of like, kind of what I do, being, in the whole like game development sphere. It's kind of what I do. I do want to do a few updates to my model, right? So model updates. I do want to do that because there's a few things about the model that are kind of janky. And so I would like to improve those and maybe like add some more toggles and some more facial expressions and things like that. Those are all things that I would like to do as well. Gotta hydrate. All right, make sure you're staying hydrated. Because the way I have my office set up now, I'm standing right under the heat vent. And because it's cold right now, I'm just getting just hot air blasting right on my head. And it gets a little hot, especially since my computer is right next to me as well. And that thing has, it's got a 3060 in it, so that's like constantly, generating heat as well. So yeah, I'm a little hot. I'm a little hot, both literally and figuratively. Um, so yeah, that is that. We'll be doing some 3D modeling streams. Okay, what else? What else do we want to do? How does your model track you? Do you use a specific type of camera or just a normal one? Okay, so I'm using a webcam that right in front of me. And then the software that I use to do the tracking is called VSeeFace. It's not exactly like the most state-of-the-art software available for it. Ideally, what I would do is get like a VR headset and the whole shebang. That's like kind of like the dream. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so these are streams that I absolutely do want to do. And then there's also like kind of like streams that I want to experiment and try, right? So try. All right, so we got a couple of those. One thing that I might be interested in trying, ASMR. I've never done it. I don't know if I have the talent for it, but it is interesting, so I may consider giving it a try. I know a lot of you have said I had the voice for it. Maybe I do, but it doesn't. If I they had us in the first half with the AS. ASMR, this is Garbage 2.0. Yeah, it really does feel like not really a rebirth, just sort of like a reimagining, a reboot, but not like a shitty reboot, but like an actually good one. Actually, come to think of it, are there any like reboots or like have there been any like TV reboots or movie reboots or anything that were actually good? I guess the Fortnite reboot, yeah. Um, Usually reboots tend to be pretty bad, but oh, I know. I guess you could consider like Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. To be a reboot of the original Scooby-Doo. And that was good. That was good. So I guess they do exist. I guess they do exist. Okay, but yeah, I would like to try doing ASMR. I would also like to try maybe I don't know. These are all maybes, right? So I might do like some cooking. I'm not sure how I would set up the whole like setup and everything, but that's something that I've thought about doing before. What else? What else? I guess maybe some game development. It's one of those things where it's kind of like you don't know how well that's going to do because I know that there are successful game dev streamers. Like you guys know about Pirate Gaming, right? Or Pirate Games. Like you guys know about that guy, right? Like how he's been like blowing up all over YouTube and Twitch recently. Like you know about that guy, right? So like that's proof that game dev streams can work. I just don't know if it's like something that I would want to do, if that sort of vibe is what I want to do. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it's under the try or experimental category. I don't know about that guy. Well, I mean, yeah, he's like this he's like this ex Blizzard game developer slash like I forget what his title was. He worked in information security, and now he streams himself developing his indie game, and he's like super chill, and he's got a lot of like advice, like world advice and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. And Pirate Games, I believe. For game dev stuff, you could like break down code and explain how it works from the inside or something. I could do that. I could do that. That is something that I used to do a lot on my on my YouTube channel. That's something that's what started the channel, if you remember. I like hearing your chill rambles when you play games. Do I ramble when I game? I guess like I feel like when I play games, I just shut down. That's part of the reason why I kind of want to like tone back on the gaming, right? Because sometimes I'll get a little too into the game and then I'll just stop talking. And I don't think that makes for very good streams. What do you think? The thing with Pirate Software is he acts like a human, but he doesn't try to be Mega Elite Galaxy Brain A lot of the time he talks with people, gives advice. It's nice. Yeah, yeah. Like I really dig that dude's like his whole vibe. I really dig it. Um, and he doesn't just talk about game development or technical stuff. He gives advice on all kinds of things, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool. I gotta say, I did find a little bit of inspiration from that guy. He kind of like showed me what's possible with content creation. So maybe I'll try to incorporate some of that into my stuff as well. When I ask you questions, sometimes you ramble, which is nice. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Sometimes I'll just go off on a tangent about something, and that's okay. That's okay. That's content. That's content. Um, so yeah, please make me ramble. Please make me ramble. It would be nice seeing educational stuff again, though. You're good at explaining stuff. Uh, yeah, I have thought about doing some educational stuff. Well, like even now, right? Like my the theme of the Garbage YouTube channel, the main channel, is like educational, right? Right. I talk about something with the intent to inform people about something, right? But I guess like I haven't done like a tutorial, right? I haven't done one of those in a while. I have thought about making a new channel just for tutorials, but I'm just thinking about how much work it's going to be, and then I get discouraged. I am human. I am human. I think about the amount of work that I put in to do those tutorials. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And thinking about doing that along with all the other things that I want to do now, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, not gonna lie. Cool shirt, thank you. I'm actually thinking about putting a new design on it though. Right? The whole like bruh thing is funny, but I feel like that'll get old after a while. Luckily, I have the model set up so that I can change that pretty easily. Not too easily. I have to like go back into Blender and change the texture and stuff, but it's not like impossible. Mhm. Garbage is human? Nah. Well, I will say, when I was feeling depressed all of 2023, there were times where I wasn't feeling exactly human, I will say. Do I stream often? Well, when I do stream, I stream pretty consistently. It's just that for the last year, I kind of like didn't do anything, right? Like even on the main channel, you can see that my video output has slowed down a lot again because I got really, really depressed in 2023. Like I had so many plans and so many things that I wanted to do in 2023. I was so confident about everything, and then I got hit like like I got hit by the isekai bus, just it completely knocked me on my ass, and yeah, yeah. I I I really regret. I regret all the lost time. I really do. Collab with other 3D artists. I've never thought about that before. I'm kind of shy and I'm scared of other people on the internet. Um, but maybe I should. That's another thing that I want to do, right? Is start to reach out to more people and make more personal connections. Not just on the internet, but IRL as well. It's been a while since I, you know, interacted with anyone other than like my family. You slowed down a lot. I was kind of worried. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, you were justified in being worried because I was in trouble. I was in actual trouble that year. It was not a good year for me. Life is life. People get like that. You're not alone. Yeah, it happens. It happens, and I'm glad that I'm glad that people can sympathize with my situation. Not just with art. I don't know, maybe you can play co-op stuff with other smaller tubers. Maybe. 2024 is Garbage's year. Yeah. 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 Let's make this Garbage's year. Let's make it Garbage's year. Taking a break is good though. Helps you come back stronger when you come back. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Though it can be it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? If you get too comfortable on your break, then you might just never come back, right? But thankfully, I'm cursed with this like desire to do things, you know, despite everything. And so here I am. Here I am. Garbage is an AI that explains the calming voice. I don't know. Have you seen Neurosama? Have you seen any of her streams? Some of the things she be saying are kind of concerning. I love the 3D model. Thank you. Thank you. I get a lot of FOMO when I try to take breaks, which makes it hard for me. Yeah, like you feel like you're falling behind if you like take even like a single day off. And y- well, and that's because it actually does happen, right? In this capitalistic society, if you dare to take a personal day, it's like, oh no, you're gonna get left in the dust. Hey Dulce, welcome back. Nice to see you again, and it's nice to see you again. Welcome back, welcome back. We're just talking about some of our plans for the upcoming year. Okay, so along with, so we have art streams, we have singing, 3D modeling. Of course, we're gonna do, and that's right, I gotta add this. We're gonna do some gaming. Less of it than we were before, but we're still gonna do some gaming. Oh, by the way, let me know if the audio is clipping or anything. I know I should be asking that, at the very beginning, but let me know. Let me know. I think like I spent like the last week like obsessively, tweaking settings and stuff, making sure everything sounds good. But there's always that little bit of doubt when you actually press, start streaming, right? Yeah. So we're gonna game. We're gonna game. Audio good? Okay, good. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're always gaming. We're always gaming. But like gaming streams, we will also do them too. So you want to be a variety streamer. I mean, even back then, I considered myself a variety streamer, mainly because like I would play a variety of games. Yeah, that's variety, right? Like I wouldn't always play whatever. Like there are some streamers like, right, they play one game, right? And that's all they do. I I I don't have the strength to be that, I don't have the willpower, the mental like toughness to do that. So I gotta have variety. But yeah, I guess we're expanding the amount of variety. Okay. What else was I gonna do? Yeah, so these are streams that we want to do. These are streams that we want to try. Um, and another stream, another type of stream. Uh, Drop my pen. Zatsu. Do you know what a Zatsu stream is? It's basically Japanese for just chatting. um, I like doing them, and I want to do more of them. So basically, less gaming, more creative stuff. Um, as far as like a schedule is concerned, so today we streamed, what is it, 6 p.m. Pacific / 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if that's gonna be like the day we stream, or that I don't know if that's gonna be the time that we stream all the time. It is a pretty good time for me, like as far as like weaving it into my daily schedule. But we're gonna have to experiment with this a little bit. So I'm probably gonna do some, night streams, maybe some real late night streams. I've done a few of those. We might do like some middle of the day streams too. Like I'm thinking if I do like middle of the day streams, they'll be more like working streams, or doing where I'm like making something for something, or like maybe like do stuff for the stream itself, like, or I don't know, like video editing. Or maybe programming or something, I know that even programming can be a entertaining stream. It really just depends on the person streaming. That's what I've learned, is that you can stream just about anything you want. Please, I just sorted out my sleep schedule. Don't do many late night streams. I can't do many late night streams, right? It's just it's not good. It's not good for my health, right? So I want to keep it like kind of normal hours, sane, human hours. It's just occasionally if I like can't sleep or something, I might do like a late night, just DJing, gaming, something like that. Stream yourself touching grass. I'm not gonna say no, because that could be a stream. That could actually be a stream. Like outdoorsy stuff, that would actually be really cool. Yeah, like just do a stream where I'm camping, or going fishing or something. Like it's been so long since I've been fishing. I would honestly not mind doing that again. Uh, yeah, just like there's a lot of possibilities. And also, let's see, how often do I want to stream? So ideally, stream daily. If I can spell, daily. That's the ideal. Probably not gonna happen. Probably, just being perfectly honest with you, probably not gonna be like literally 365 days a year, right? But I want to get as close to daily as possible, right? Even if I have to start slow, like maybe like 3 times a week, we could start there and then slowly build it up to like maybe like 5x a week. That way I can have a few days off for myself. But the thing about streaming is that it's not really like it's not like a 9 to 5 job where you have your set hours and days, right? It's basically you stream whenever you can, as often as you can. So what I'll try to do, right? I think what I want to try to do, at least. I don't know why I'm drawing this. I just feel like drawing, but I could try like releasing a schedule, right? Like a weekly schedule. This is Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, and then, I can say like, oh, on Wednesday, I'm doing this stream. On Friday, I'm doing that stream, right? Oh, and of course, you got to have a little photo, right? We're like, this is pretty standard, this is standard. This is standard VTuber stuff right here, right? And yeah, so I think, I can probably release a schedule so you guys can like get a good idea of like what the coming week is going to be like. Glad to see you back, and we'll defo try to be in longer next stream. And GLHF with 2024 Garbage. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by the stream. And have a good rest of your day. New Year, more deep fried rodents. Yeah, that's right. More of whatever that is. Hey, Doom. Welcome back to the stream. It is great to see you again as well. Yeah. I don't really have any other thing I want to talk about. I guess we could just chat for a bit. That's kind of the general idea of what 2024 is going to look like. Oh, one other thing that I should probably add. I just came up with this off the top of my head right now, but attend IRL events. So like stuff like TwitchCon or whatever anime related stuff might be happening somewhere. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to go. Maybe possibly even stream it. How long are you streaming for tonight? Not very long, not much longer. This is just going to be our very first short stream to kind of get us back on the train. And after that, I will put out, or I will try to put out a schedule. I want to figure out like what the best times are for me, see what works well. And then we'll kind of like come up with like something more concrete. Kuros, let's see. Now, do I stream on YouTube, or rather you mean only on YouTube? Well, I was planning on dual streaming this on Twitch as well, but I ran into some technical issues and I couldn't get it to work. So it's just on YouTube right now. I would like to dual stream. Now, one of the annoying things about dual streaming on Twitch is that they put a lot of rules on you. Like you can't like combine the Twitch and YouTube chats together. I mean, I understand why they're doing it, right? Because they don't want like their brand getting diluted and stuff. But they also like, you can't like even mention that you're streaming on another platform. And then another annoying thing is that you have to stream to Twitch at the same quality level as any other platform, which I don't like. Does that mean you have to stream at the same bit rate, or is it just like the resolution of the stream, right? Because Twitch's maximum bit rate is like 6,000 or something like that, whereas YouTube you can go as high as you want, right? You can do like 60,000 if you want. But so what is it? What exactly does that mean, right? If you stream at the max bit rate for Twitch and then you stream higher for YouTube, because YouTube streams tend to be lower quality at the given bit rate. So then I do have to like kind of crank it up on YouTube a little bit in order to look as good as it does on Twitch, right? Twitch looks really good on 6,000 bit rate. So like these kind of things are not clear. And so it's kind of risky and annoying. And also, how the hell is Twitch going to know if I'm streaming at a different bit rate, right? How are they going to know? It's basically like, it's just someone like snitches on me, right? And you're not going to snitch on me, are you? You guys aren't going to snitch on me, right? So yeah, these are things that complicate this issue. It was almost less complicated in the past when they didn't explicitly allow you to multi-stream, right? Like if you could multi-stream if you weren't an affiliate or a partner, and you were free to do whatever you want. But now it's like, okay, yeah, you can multi-stream, but now you have all these rules you have to follow, and I'm just like, yeah, nah, that's annoying. But that being said, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I want to stream on Twitch as well, right? I don't want to put all my eggs in the YouTube basket. So I do want to have Twitch as a backup. I'm just gonna have to figure out like what's going on because we're having some issues. But yeah, I think we're gonna start wrapping up the stream now. Will there be more short videos for YouTube? I love those. Yeah, I would like to start putting out some more shorts again. Like I said, I stopped uploading content and stuff because I I was having mental health issues. Not because I was like tired of doing content creation. So yeah, I would like to start being more active again. Hash Binsley, farewell. Okay, see you, Hash. It's always nice to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Don't take it too hard on yourself. Take frequent breaks. We are always here. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And yes, I will take breaks when I need it. Yeah. And I will take breaks unapologetically too. What's my favorite video game? It's gotta be Stalker, right? Out of all the games, if I have to put down one as my favorite, it's gotta be the Stalker series. And then after that, probably like Halo. Yeah, but definitely Stalker. And I'm very excited about Stalker 2. Hello, Leo, and hey, Delithium, welcome back. Do I remember the user psycho failure? Yes, I do. Is that you? Is that, do you have a new identity now? I didn't know you were streaming. Yeah, this is the first stream back in a while. It has been a while. Hopefully we don't take a long break like this again. What do I think of Anomaly / Gamma? I love Anomaly. I love Anomaly, and I've got like I love Anomaly. I love modding it. I love everything about it. I haven't played Anomaly in a while, and I never really got into Gamma that much. But I'm thinking about doing a Gamma run, right? I just remember like I tried playing Gamma, but I was a little frustrated by how like about certain things about it, and so I just went back to Anomaly. But I kind of feel like punishing myself. So I might start it up. And again, I'm just sitting here waiting for Stalker 2. I'm gonna be like when that game releases, like you're not gonna see me for a while. I'm gonna be like gone from the internet. I'm just gonna be playing Stalker 2 all day. Is there a Discord? Discord is gone. Discord is gone. It is deleted. It is Thanos snapped. So yeah, it was kind of devolving into a place I didn't really like being anyways. And I know I probably could have gotten people to help me with that, but yeah, I didn't want to be a Discord server owner anymore. How to mod silly stuff sounds interesting. I did once have an idea about like how to make like a mod for a game. Like how do people actually modify games? And I was going to use Stalker Anomaly as an example. Maybe I could do a stream about that. I could do a stream because I have created some small mods. Like I've made some like custom icons for Anomaly. I could do that. I could do a stream on that. Good idea. Good idea. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Anomaly. Anomaly. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I bought the Stalker trilogy like 2 times and still never played them, but those games always fascinated me since I've been a teen. You should play them. You should play them. They are, you will, it is an experience. It is truly, truly an incredible experience. Like before Stalker, I thought my favorite game was Halo. And I'd been playing Halo since, the first Halo, and I've loved it ever since. And then as soon as I started playing Stalker, I'm like, Halo who? Halo who? Friendship ended with Halo. Stalker is my new friend. That's how good it is. What happened with the Discord, I don't remember. I wasn't very active. Well, basically like any other, Discord, as it grows, it attracts more and more troublemakers. And it was getting to the point where I could handle doing all the upkeep and making sure that the troublemakers kind of stay out. But I didn't want to do it. It was just not fun, and it was definitely causing me a lot of stress. And so I decided, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. I guess that's the one thing about me is that I'm pretty brutal about cutting things that are bad for my mental health or that are not productive. I will cut them, and then Discord was one of them. What do I think of Godot 4? I think that because I remember when Godot 4 just came out, I was using it and I was getting really frustrated, right? Because there were so many changes and there were a lot of changes that I thought were really like nonsensical. But I'm starting to get used to them. I'm starting to kind of see the logic. There's still a few things there that need to be worked on. But definitely, I would say it's better than Godot 3.x, and I don't think I would ever go back. So yeah, a W for Godot. That always seems to happen with small gaming creators. It sucks. Yeah, like I said, we're all human, and we can only take so much before we start to crack. I love the idea of an open source game engine, but it's far too early in development for me to use it without many workarounds. Well, I will say, right. Like if you're coming from like the industry, right? Your intention is to make a AAA production game. Then Godot's not the engine for you, probably. Right? Just use Unreal. Just use Unreal. But if you're indie, if you're just starting out, if you're a beginner, or if you have like a simple game idea, or you just value, your software freedom, right? Then Godot is a good choice. It's a good choice. Yeah, there are limitations. Yeah, you have to work around some things, but it will get the job done. It will make a game, and you can make money on that with that game. You can be successful. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. I need to get into game dev more seriously, but it's so hard. Yeah. I gotta say, when I first started, I was so confused. I was so frustrated. Um, and basically, I was just confused for ages and ages until all of a sudden I wasn't confused, and everything, like all the little tutorials and all the little experiments I was doing, it finally all started to come together, and I finally started to understand. If you can't force that, right? You just have to kind of go through it. You just have to wade in shit until you're not in shit anymore. You know, that's pretty much the whole game development experience. But even then, I would still use Unity. Yes, I know bad price changes. I didn't they revert? Well, like they made it so that it makes sense again, right? Though they will probably never be able to rebuild that trust that they lost, right? But it's not like but they did they pulled back most of the stuff that would make it unfeasible to use from a business perspective, I think. Not that I'm recommending using Unity. I would recommend everybody use Godot, or if you must, use Unreal, and just wash your hands of Unity completely clean. But we also have to be fair too. Oh, another thing you could do, if you really want to go ultra nightmare mode, you could program the game from scratch. Just C++ and some libraries. You can make your own game like that too. Um, it's possible, and and then you have a game framework that is completely yours. I mean, Godot is completely mine too because it's open source, but you know what I mean. Like you'll know every all the ins and outs of it if you make it. No, thank you. I like being alive. Okay, so you have common sense. I see. I see. I'm not a fan of Godot or Unreal, honestly. Okay, so what are you a fan of then? I mean, if you like Unity, that's okay. If you want to become a graphics programmer, which is a very good paying job, Unity isn't bad for learning how to code shaders, and you aren't giving them any money by coding in their engine. I guess, yeah, yeah, like just using the engine isn't gonna cost you anything, right? It's only once you start getting successful, then they want to take their cut, which is, that's part of the deal. You signed up for it. Make your own kernel to play your own game engine. Yes, exactly. You got to write the kernel, write the operating system. You have to, and then you create the game engine and do all the rendering, everything, all the input handling and everything. Do it all from scratch. Do it all from scratch. Hell, make your own CPU. Make your own CPU. Like go to a mine and mine some silicon and turn it into transistors. Hmm. Graphics programmers are valued higher when compared to game devs. I imagine they're kind of like, you know, those they're the yeah, they're like the doctors who treat other doctors. Yeah, your own CPU architecture. Yeah, that's that. If you want to go insane, that's your ticket right there. That's your ticket right there. Mhm. Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here. Thank you all for joining me. It was a very fun stream. I had a good time talking with you all again. And like I said, I am better equipped to deal with emotional problems like I was dealing with last year. So hopefully we make 2024 our year. We're all gonna make 2024 our year. All right. You even photosynthesize your own oxygen. If you're not photosynthesizing your own oxygen, are you even breathing? But yeah, like I said, I want to make 2024 a good year. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming. It was very fun. And I'll be signing off now. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next, but it won't be long. It won't be long. I might even stream tomorrow. All right. So see you later. Bye-bye. And thank you all so much. You don't have no idea how much it means for you to be here. All right. See ya.